It all on the line. When the sun goes down, the coin spins in the air. You know that it's almost time. They practiced all week, and here they are, under those Friday night lights.
It's time now for Oconto High School football right here on WOCO Stereo FM. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by the NEW Credit Unions, Wits Piggly Wiggly, Islandfeld, Scatchert and Anderson, the O'Connell Falls Insurance, O'Connell Pharmacy, Davis Real Estate. Pre-game coming up right after this.
Weekend rolls back around. Think you'll rest, but you stop and think, I can't miss those Friday night lights.
Tired of running to the bank for every little check? You can save a trip to the bank with the convenience of mobile check deposit from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Snapping a picture with our app is as safe as depositing checks at one of our 7 locations. No more rushing to the bank before closing to make those important deposits. Visit snbt.com to enroll for mobile check deposit today. The Stevenson National Bank and Trust, 101 Bray Lake Way in Oconto, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi folks, this is David from Wits Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Wits we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
In our high school football action from last week, Thursday and Friday, the Notre Dame Tritons remained undefeated, defeating Sheboygan North Golden Raiders 52-9. Notre Dame secured its victory in the first half as it led 42-3. The duel of Michael Holliday and Cody Boltman powered Kewanee to a road Pac-Land Conference win over Algoma 42-7. Boltman connected with Holliday on 3 touchdown passes in the first half. All 3 touchdown catches for Holliday were his only receptions of the game, totaling 61 yards. Boltman threw 14 of 19 for 192 yards and added a rushing touchdown. Kewanee running back Lincoln Barta led the ground game, 112 yards, 14 carries, 2 touchdowns. Bryce Durst led Algoma with 49 yards on the ground, including a 29-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter. The Bondwell Bears elevated themselves to 3-0 on the season with a victory over Wyowiga Fremont, 65-13. Jacob Banker led the running game for the Bears with 229 yards on 10 carries. Eli Masty, Jordan Bolt also played large roles for the Bears on offense as each scored 2 touchdowns on the ground. The Denmark Vikings picked up its first victory of the season in a 41-0 trouncing of Clintonville. Denmark's offense remained consistent in the first 3 quarters and held on to a 21-0 lead. An 82-yard touchdown run by Brandon Waverneck in the fourth quarter shut down any possibility of a Clintonville comeback. Waverneck finished 145 yards rushing. Gabe Wordle also had an impact. He had 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. Quarterback Jack Satori kept Clintonville's defense on their heels. He threw 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Marinette Marines took care of the Oconto Falls Panthers on Friday, 39-9. With a 7-3 lead at the end of the first quarter, Marinette responded, putting together 2 touchdown drives before the end of the half. With the hopes of making a comeback in the second half, Oconto Falls scored on a 20-yard pass play in the third quarter to cut the lead to 11. However, the 2-point conversion failed, allowing Marinette to run the table in the fourth quarter. Adam Wall, who scored the opening touchdown for the Marines, finished with 122 yards rushing, 25 carries. Quarterback Matthew Wagner, perfect under center, completing all 6 of his pass attempts for 86 yards. And Cliff Yuma had the lone touchdown for Oconto Falls on that 20-yard pass play. The Southern Door Eagles won their league opener when Kyle Doust connected with Sam Garand on a 5-yard pass play. Andrew Montana's extra point was the difference in overtime as Southern Door defeated Oconto in overtime 34-33. Southern Door improved to 2-1 overall, handing Oconto's first loss of the season. The Eagles fell behind early, trailing 14-0, but rallied to take a 24-14 lead into halftime. Derek LeCaptain's rushing touchdowns of 27 and 2 yards and a Guerin 99-yard interception return. But Oconto would sandwich 2 touchdowns from running back Parker James around a 36-yard LeCaptain touchdown run to force overtime. LeCaptain finished with 185 yards and 3 touchdowns on 32 carries. Doust completed 10 of 15 passes for 62 yards. James led the Oconto offense with 185 yards rushing on 19 carries, 4 scores, while Isaac Wohler caught 7 passes for 107 yards. Nathan Koisman scored a touchdown run and a touchdown reception to lift Luxembourg Casco to a 20-7 win over Little Chute. Isaiah Bowe scored on a 10-yard touchdown pass from Connor Mara in the third quarter for Little Chute's only score. Football on Thursday night, Suring fell to Crandon by a score of 65-14. The Cardinals went up 31-0 before Suring could respond on a 78-yard touchdown reception by Mitchell Stegman. Suring quarterback Josh Reed finished with 110 yards passing. Logan Stewart led the Eagles with 30 yards on 9 carries. The Gillett Tigers are now 2-1 after defeating the Lena St. Thomas Aquinas Titans 38-6. That an 8-man football on Thursday night. Gillett started the scoring with a 20-yard run for a touchdown by Bo Krieger. Soon after, found the end zone again with a 53-yard pass from Brock Herzog to Adam Anderson. Krieger finished the game with 99 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. Anderson caught another touchdown pass in the third quarter, which put him at 84 yards on the night. For Lena St. Thomas Aquinas, Zach Cobbs ran 76 yards and scored a late-game touchdown to put the Wildcats on the board. Lena St. Thomas Aquinas co-coach Dale Lang said Gillett is a very big, tough team, but the Titans needed to be sharper. Also on Thursday, the Coleman Cougars needed just 2 touchdowns for the win on Thursday night as Coleman defeated Northland Pines 12-8. Jacob Zeitler and Blake Forner led Coleman with rushing touchdowns. Zeitler had 113 yards, 22 carries. Forner, 16 carries, 107 yards. The Pulaski Red Raiders shut out Sheboygan South in the Fox River Classic Conference game on Thursday, 47-0. Pulaski's rushing attack was strong, scored 4 touchdowns from the ground in the first quarter. Dylan Hendricks, who was responsible for 2 of those scores, finished the game with 182 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns total. Dustin Graff also contributed in the running game for the Red Raiders with 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. Other scores from Friday night: West De Pere over Green Bay West 49-0. New London all over Wapaka 35-14. It was Shawano blasting past Green Bay East 56-21. Wrightstown doubling up Seymour 28-14, and Menasha 50-8 over Appleton Xavier. Also, Fox Valley Lutheran escaped with a 16-14 win over Freedom. Tonight, Oconto is at Algoma in football action. We'll have that for you coming up right after this break on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Did you hear? We've branched into your living room. This is Beth Larson from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Our e-branch at snbt.com lets you manage your money 24/7 from the comfort of your home. Apply for loans, check your balances, and even open accounts. Don't waste another minute. Visit snbt.com now to take advantage of all the convenience of our e-branch offers from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love seeing him smile when he high-fives his teammates. I love seeing his eyes light up when his team scores a goal. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that high school sports have never been safer. Why? Because coaches have more information than they've ever had. Training techniques are more sophisticated, and equipment has never been more advanced. Playing high school sports isn't just safe. It's still the best way to give your teenager a healthy head start in life. And that's something I really love.
This message about the value of high school sports is presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
And a very pleasant good afternoon from Coleman, from actually Algoma, Wisconsin. I'm Murray Walters on WOCO Stereo FM, as we're doing the Algoma Wolves hosting the Oconto Blue Devils. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We are also doing it on WOCO YouTube live stream. And you just go to YouTube and type in WOCO Sports live stream. This is the fifth consecutive year Oconto will take on Algoma. There was a stretch between 2012 and, let's try it again, 2007 to 2012 that Oconto was part of the Olympian Packerland Conference, and they went large and small. And by doing that, Oconto and Algoma were in different brackets. From 2002 to 2006, it was pretty much split even, as in 2002, Oconto beat Algoma 22-19. Algoma won 2003 at 20-14. Oconto won the next 2 years at 34-6, 36-9, and then Algoma beat Oconto 12-0. In 2013, 2014, 2015, Algoma had 3 more wins there, a 4-game winning streak against the Blue Devils at 20-7, 25-0, and 21-12. Oconto won last year, going away 38-10 in a game that was right here. And so, with a new kind of a bracket here, as Oconto no longer into just the Pac-Land Conference because of the 8-man football conferences that are breaking through, that Oconto and Algoma are in the Pac-Land Conference large, and and that features Southern Dora, Kewanee, Peshtigo, Coleman, Sturgeon Bay, Oconto, and Algoma. This is the M&O Packerland Northern Lakes Conference activity. In the small conference is Crandon, Crivets, Wabeno, Leona, Northern Elite, Elko, White Lake, Suring, Three Lakes, Phelps, and Florence. Now there's an M&O Northern Lakes Pac-Land Conference 8-man football league also. It features NAW Lutheran, Sebastopol, Gibraltar, Lena St. Thomas Aquinas, Osaka United Nations, Menominee Indian, and Boulder Gresham. You know, the Pac-Land Conference teams in Sebastopol and Gibraltar. And that's becoming more and more popular, the 8-man football leagues. O'Connell coming into this game 0-1 in the Pac-Land Conference, losing in overtime to Southern Dora 34-33. Algoma lost big to Kewanee last week. It was 42-6. So they're in Sturgeon Bay also losing in the Pac-Land Conference as they were beaten by Peshtigo. In the small conference, Crandon, Crivets, Wabeno, Leona, and Northern Elite all at 1-0. White Lake, Elko, Suring, Three Lakes, Phelps, and Florence at 0-1. We'll take a look at our who's playing who in just a little bit. Northeastern Conference has Fox Valley Lutheran alone at 3-0. Half a game in front of Ricetown, half a game in front of Wrightstown at 2-0. 2-1 is Luxembourg Casco and Freedom. Marinette 1-1. Denmark 1-2. Little Chute 1-2. Oconto Falls 0-2, and Clintonville 0-3. A.W. Lutheran, one of the top teams in the 8-man football league right now, is at 3-0. Sebastopol 2-0. Gillett and Gibraltar 2-1. St. Thomas Aquinas and Wasaki 1-1. All-United Nation at 1-2. Menominee Indian and Boulder Gresham at 0-3. In the Pac-Land Conference right now tonight, it's Southern Door at Kewanee. Big game there. Sturgeon Bay non-conference at Norway, Michigan. Estigo is traveling to Coleman and Oconto here at Algoma. In the small conference, Crandon at Niagara Goodman Pembine or the Northern Elite. Three Lakes Phelps at Wabeno Leona, and Sterling at Florence. Northeastern Conference includes Clintonville at Wrightstown, Fox Valley Lutheran at Freedom. Fox Valley Lutheran at Denmark, Oconto Falls at Freedom, Little Chute at Marinette, Westy Pier at Luxembourg Casper in a non-conference game. 8-man football, including Lena St. Thomas Aquinas at Gibraltar, Oneida Nation at Sebastopol, Menominee Indian at Boulder Gresham, A.W. Lutheran at Wasaki. Gillett travels to Wausau Newman, and that'll be at D.C. Everest High School. We're going to take a break and come back. We've got the national anthem here. We'll be back right after this on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM. Back in a moment.
Hi, folks. This is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's, we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then, when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Want that new home? You can own it. NEW Credit Union has several mortgage options to choose from. Along with our 5- and 7-year balloon and 10-year fixed terms, NEW Credit Union now offers a 15-year fixed term. Find out how to get pre-approved for your home loan. Ask one of our knowledgeable mortgage specialists. Call 800-924-1250 today. That's 800-924-1250. Offices in Oconto Falls, Suring, and Oconto. NEW Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender, serving all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Shawano, and Oconto counties. Federally insured by the NCUA. All loans subject to approval. Visit www.newcu.org for more details. Choose your home. At NEW Credit Union, we can help you own it.
Ready to take a voyage through the sounds and styles of some of the world's greatest musical performers? Hi, this is Mike Martin, host of Martini Mix, and every week I'll bring you timeless greats of music, time-tested artists like Count Basie, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, and many more. I'll bring you the perfect blend of music, nice and cool, served straight up on Martini Mix with Mike Martin.
Listen to Martini Mix Sundays from 1 to 3 p.m. on WOCO Stereo FM 107.1.
And good evening here from Algoma, Wisconsin. Roy Walters on WOCO Stereo FM, and the Oconto Blue Devils has been announced as the team, as they got away from going with individual starters, but they went and team. So we'll take a look at each starting unit as they come into play. Good game again last week at Southern Door, Oconto. Big game tonight in Kewanee with Southern Door. So there's a lot of things that could take place tonight, and if Kewanee knocks off Southern Door, Oconto will have Kewanee, I believe, next week, and so there's a lot of things up for grabs in the next couple of weeks. So right now I'm finishing up so Algoma will receive, and Carson Moe will kick off. For Algoma, back to receive Zach Schmidt and Oliver Robertson. Algoma going on offense. Up backs including 28 Zach Ellis, and I think Jordan Dellinger. And both teams are fired up, ready for football action. And right now, waiting for the first kickoff. And we're underway. A short kick up the middle. And right now, on the return, Schmidt. And he'll fight his way from about the 24 to about the 26-yard line, where Algoma will take over first down and 10. Right now it is at the 27-yard line, first down and 10. 7:55 remaining here in first period. And right now, waiting on the snap. Short snap. Pitch to the outside and got some room, and that's going to be Robertson, and he's going to be close to the first down as Robertson took the pitch to the outside on a quarterback option. He picked up the middle, then turned around and went to the side, pick up on the play. And it is a first down. So pick up on the play is going to be 10. First down at 10. Refereeing crew out of Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Clock now running, 11:34. So first play gives a first down. We have in motion, and Derringer on the carry, and he'll cross just shy of the 30, just shy of the 40-yard line. And so right now it is a second down and 7. Beautiful day. Sun is now gone behind the trees. But if I look over to my right, there's a church off to my right, still in wonderful sunshine. Double wing back set in motion, trying to get to the outside, and that's going to be a carry by 28, Zach Dellis, and he may not get anywhere at all. No gain on the play. Brings up now third down and 7. They tried the double wing back, and they put Dallas in motion. And right now, it is a third down. After opening play first down, they've gone 3 yards in 2 plays. Again, this will be a single step. Dallas going to be in motion again. Again, the quarterback on the keep. And he had Dellinger to the outside, but he was actually covered. Pickup on the play is going to be 4 on the play. Brings up now 4th down. They're going to make it 3. So gain of 4 on a 4th down and 3. Derringer back to punt. And right now we're going to have a flag down. We got motion. And it is going to be picked up at about the 30-yard line. And right now, they'll shift on Algoma. So no return on the punt as it was tackled at about the 30-yard line. They're going to bring over Mo. And looking at the defense right now for Oconto. And it is going to be Evan Allen, Evan Allen, the D-back, linebacker Zach Sherman, Brody Gallagher, one of the linemen, Carson Moll, linebacker Bryce O'Connor, D-back Bennett Frazier, linebacker Parker James, Isaac Wooler as a D-back, Galen Welch at the end, linebacker, and Lucas Rico, the lineman will be Eli Schnau. Right now, we'll take a look at the Oconto offense right now. Jake Krieger with Parker James behind him on 1st down and 10 on their own 30-yard line. And that is going to be handoff to Parker James. And he'll pick up about 5 on the play. So 2nd down and about 5 for Oconto. Zach Sherman will be in and out of the lineup as they run plays. In motion, Carson Moe. Handoff again. Parker James got a hole, and he is going to be across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. And Parker James with about a 7-yard pickup on the play. And Oconto with a 1st down and 10. The other one, Jay Krieger, the quarterback. Carson Moe will wing it and come back as our running back. Bryce O'Connell will switch in every once in a while, running back. And Frazier, the wide receiver. Parker James in the backfield. And Isaac Wooler, the wide out. Now it is Frazier and Sherman. And that's going to be a fumble right there, as it's going to be Algoma football. And that one did not get back to Jake Krieger. So Algoma will get a 1st down and 10 on the Algoma will get a 1st down and 10 on John Lyman, Galen Welch, Andrew Ramage, Lucas Rico, Eli Schnau, and Joe Reed were the offensive linemen. Nelson in the backfield. He's got twin sets behind him. Little offset to the left. Waiting, snap, handoff. And right now, Derringer looks like it's on him. And he breaks a tackle and breaks inside. So Robertson on the carry. So get down all the way down to about the 35-yard line. Pick up on the play up 5. And Algoma deep in Oconto territory. And that's what Oconto didn't want to do. Get a turnover right here. Other Tanger will be one of the tight ends. Casey Nelson, the quarterback. Jack Schmidt, the wide receiver. Everybody in tight. And right now the handoff is to Derringer. Derringer will get maybe a 1 on the play. There's up now a 3rd down and about 4. 3rd down and 4 for Algoma. 7:16 left to go here, first period, no score. Zach Ellis is the running back. Robertson, the running back. Sometimes they'll do a double wingback set. Ellis is in the wingback set right now. Good shot. He'll go in motion. And right now, quarterback. And it's going to be a handoff again. Robertson trying to get to the outside. And Robertson will be dropped for a loss of about 2. It's up now 4th down. So a loss on the play. And it's going to be 4th and about 6. Two-yard loss on the play brings up now 4th down. Single sets on each side. And Twins in the backfield. Nelson back to pass, chased out of the pocket, and he is going to go down for a sack. And a sack, it is Brody Gallagher. Loss of from the 37 all the way back to the 47, and Nelson. Nelson limping off the field. Oh, he's also missing a shoe. Also would help him out with missing. So on downs, Oconto back with the football on their own 47-yard line. 6:09 left to go here in number 1. Handoff again. Parker James trying to get to the outside. Breaks the tackle. He's across the midfield stripe. Across the 40, 45, 30, 30, inside the 30, down to the 20, inside the 20, and finally upended at about the, so from the 47 all the way down to the 16. That's a 38-yard run. And Oconto first down and 10 inside the Algoma 20-yard line. So Oconto first down and 10 at about the 16-yard line. High snap, handoff, Mo. Mo tries to get inside the 15. He gets hit at the 15-yard line. And that's where he'll stop, at about the 15-yard line. Pick up on the play of about 1. Well, they're going to say he got down to the 15-yard line. So Oconto, second down and 10. No gain on the play. Waiting on the snap. In motion. Frazier, handoff. Mo. Mo comes around the end and gets upended at about the 13-yard line. Gain on the play of about 2. Brings up now 3rd down at about 8. Oconto in Algoma territory. Has kept everything on the ground. You know, if you don't stop it, you keep going with what works. Twins split out each side. Parker James, the only one behind quarterback Krieger. Waiting on the snap. In motion. Sherman looking into the flat. It is complete. Frazier fights his way inside the 5, down to about the 3, and about a 10-yard pickup on the play. It is first down and goal at about the 3-yard line. So first and goal is about the 3-yard line. It's the first pass by Krieger out into the flats to Frazier. With really nobody there to defend him. Single set each side for Oconto, double wingback, handoff. This is going to be Zach Sherman in, and he's going to be just shy of the end zone. Sherman pick up on the play of about 2, brings up now second down and goal. They're going to bring in, right now we've got one of the Blue Devils coming out, and that is Balin Welch. Replaced on the line. But right now we are looking at a handoff back up the middle. Parker James in for the score. So Oconto on the touchdown. And the Blue Devils now lead by a score of 6-0. 3:16 left to go here in period number 1. Mo is going to kick extra point. Waiting for quarterback Krieger to come in, and right now they're missing. So right now, waiting on the extra point, and Mo, and this is going to be a high one. Looking up the middle, it is complete. Isaac Roller as that was a broken play. That was a high snap. So Oconto has an 8-0 lead. 3:16 left to go here, period number 1. We'll take our first break. Back right after this on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
We understand how difficult it is for a family to lose a loved one. It happens to us, too. That's why we do everything possible to make the burden lighter. The service is a celebration of a loved one's life. We serve the family with compassion, dignity, and respect. Gallagher Funeral Home. A family's love is forever.
A family's love is forever.
Oconto with the lead on the second drive. First drive, they did a good job on it, but they couldn't. The fumble was what the killing time was. So right now we are looking again at the same guys back to receive. Mo to kick off, and it's a squib kick back up the middle. And Robertson on the return, trying to find some room, and Carson Mo, the quarterback, as Algoma with the first down and 10 on their own 26-yard line. 3:11 left to go in period number 1. Blue Devils had a great second drive there. Went 53 yards in 6 plays. Big one was a 38-yard run by Parker James. Nelson back to pass, looking into the flat, intended for Panger. Incomplete. So second down at 10. Trying to see if they can get Oconto looking at something else. So second down 10 for Algoma. Going to bring an extra lineman in. The tight end, back to pass, looking down the flat, chase out of the pocket, looking for Panger. He is complete. So a 6-yard gain on the play. Tackle by Carson Mo. So third down and 6. He sat down in the flat and was wide open. So right now, looking at a third down at 4. Got Twins sit out here. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is going to be shy of the first down. So quarterback on the keep. And it'll be 4th down and 1. Lucas Rico on the tackle. Let's see what Algoma is going to try to go for it. Nelson stays out. 1:55 remaining. Clock continues to run here in the first period. Everybody in tight for the Blue Devils. Watch out for the quick pass. Or the quarterback keep up the middle. Hand up the middle. And He is going to be close. He is going to be close. Let's see how close he is going to be. I think they should call this over for a measurement. Yeah, they're going to call over for a measurement. That's way too close. So right now, the officials to bringing it over. It's going to be a first down no matter what. Either for Algoma or for Oconto. Just got it by the nose of the football. So right now waiting for got it by the nose of the football. First down 10 for Algoma. Just outside the 35-yard line. Ellis in motion. Back to pass, looking downfield. They chased out of pocket. James had him. Right now the quarterback's fighting for his life, and James came back as well as 73, which would be, I believe, Eli Schnell. Chanel. Loss on the play all the way back to the 29-yard line. Loss on the play of about 6. Clock now down to 58 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Quick moving first quarter. We like those quick moving quarters. Oconto with a 8-0 lead. Again, handoff, trying to get to the outside. And right now, Derringer, or Robertson. It's going to be Robertson on the carry for about a 4-yard gain. And right now, Sherman's got to come out because he's got a helmet issue. 19 seconds remaining. Clock running down here in period number 1. I'm not sure if they'll have enough to get the next play off. Clock down to 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, and that's it. And that's the quarter. Quarter will come to a close. Oconto has an 8-0 lead. We'll be back right after this on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Wisconsin law requires all youth athlete organizations to educate coaches, athletes, and parents on the risks of concussions and head injuries. The law prohibits participation in a youth activity until the athlete and parents have signed an agreement sheet indicating they have reviewed concussion and head injury information materials. The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction has published a Sideline to Safety guidelines for youth athletic organizations. Visit the WIAA website to learn more at www.wiaawi.org.
Right now, Oconto has an 8-0 lead. Algoma has the football. But Algoma struggling offensively a little bit with big sack right now. 3rd down and about 14 for Algoma here as we get ready to start period number 2. The Blue Devils up 8-0. Twins spit out near side. Frazier, the safety, coming over to cover. Back to pass, look up for Panga up the middle. It is tipped by Sherman. Tipped by Sherman, who was up a little bit on the coverage. So 4th down. Moll and Frazier deep to receive the punt. So right now, waiting on the punt, high snap. He's going to try. He's going to have to run it, and right now it tackled back by Isaac Wohler. Tackled back at about the 33 all the way back to the 19-yard line, loss of 4. Minus 14 on the play. Oconto, short field, 11:48. Waiting on the snap is Krieger. High snap, looking quick hit to the outside. Wohler breaks one tackle. He's inside the 15, down to about the 10-yard line. Pick up on the play of about 6, and that brings up now 2nd down and 4. You can hear WLCL on the WLCL Sports Stream YouTube channel. Call it up, WLCL Sports Live. O'Connor now in the backfield, replacing James on 2nd down and 6. High snap again, handoff. O'Connor again fights his way up to about the 10-yard line. He'll be a couple yards shy. 2-yard pickup on the play brings up now 3rd down and 2. So 3rd and 2 for. And it's going to be switching in and out. James coming in with the play. O'Connor, come down, take a break. 3rd down and 2. They're going to spread out trips near side. Waller, the only one. And right now, Mo in motion, handoff. James trying to fight his way up. He will not get to the 1st down marker. So no gain on the play. Brings up now 4th down. 10-10 remaining here, period number 2. O'Connell with an 8-0 lead deep in Algoma territory. Algoma has a decent start, but they have really struggled since. Hands off again. This is James up the middle, fighting his way through. He should be in the... And it's going to be a touchback. And James fumbles the football into the end zone. And really, I question that one because it looked like from here it was beyond the end zone. So Algoma will take over 1st down 10. Where you don't want to fumble the football. So right now, Algoma with the football 1st down 10 on their own 20-yard line after holding Oconto. Nelson waiting for the snap. Back to pass, looking downfield, chased out of the pocket. He's still running. And again, he's chased out of the pocket and breaks through at one tackle, but he'll get a couple on the play. And he'll pick up on about 1 or 2 on the play. Ends up now 2nd down and 9. Mo, but they have Parker James have him in the backfield. Well, defensive change here for Oconto, and Joe Reed will come in at 5'11", 300. Eli Schnau will exit. He's only 210. 2nd down and 9. And trying to get to the outside. And right now, we have a flag down on the field. We're holding against Algoma, and I believe it's going to be on Panger. Panger was in the area of the hole. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal line. Right now it'll be third down at about 8, or third down at about 9. We're marching back 10. It's taking a long time for this penalty. They're going to decline it. So third down and about 10. 8:38 remaining here. That trip split out wide right. No, there's going to be double. It's going to be 2 out. Waiting on the snap. Into the flat. It is intended for number 21, Zach Schmidt, incomplete off his fingertips, and brings up now 4th down. Oconto will go back to punt again. And the last time wasn't a happy sight for Oconto, because he got nailed for a 14-yard loss. Good snap this time. He'll get the punt off. Mo at about the 46-yard line. Sidesteps one defender. Gets a block. Gets across the 50. Down to the 45. Across the 45. And upended at about the 42-yard line. So Oconto will get it first down 10 at about the 42. 8:04 left to go here in period number 2, the first half. See what the Blue Devils can do this time around. They're going to split out. Trips. Left side would be the near side. Far side is Isaac Willard by himself. Flip toe to the outside. Frazier breaks one tackle. Fights through another one. And he's down to about the 40-yard line. So 1 yard gain. Now, if he had a little more room out there. So second down is about 9 for Oconto. Clock at 7.5, and Oconto with an 8-0 lead. Boy, everybody in tight here. Up the lines. And up again, Zach Sherman fights his way around as one of the wingbacks. He's across the 35, down to about the 34-yard line. Gain of about 6. Make that, give him 7 on the game. Now, third down and 2. So 3rd and 2 for Oconto. Referee and crew likes to get that ready to play whistle faster. James, the only one in the backfield, as they split out twins each side. Hand up again. James up the middle. No, it's going to be Krieger. Krieger on the keeper. Boy, what a fake Krieger had. They had everybody going up the middle. It's Krieger from the 34, as he's all the way down to about the 23. A gain of 11. The 34. So gain of 11 brings up first down and 10. Krieger with a great fake, and everybody coming in to Parker James looking for him for the football. Hand up again. This is going to go to O'Connor. Lowers his head, fights his way. He's continuing to fight his way inside. And right now, we got somebody else in the shoe that fell off. Gain of about 8. Brings up now second down. And about 2. As Oconto back down to about the 14-yard line. Beautiful night for football. Great temperatures, that's for sure. Clock under 5:45 remaining here in the half. O'Connell threatening for the second time in a row here. And back to pass. Nice fake. Looking for Isaac Wooler in the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. It was just out of bounds. So third down and about 2. They're in the baseball infield part of the football field. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to handle that. Quick throw to the outside. Frazier trying to get to the outside. He's to the outside, cuts it back inside. He's inside the 5 and all the way down to about the... And so from the 14 down to the 3. So the Blue Devils first and goal at about the 3-yard line. O'Connell needs to put this across the goal line here. So first and goal at the 3-yard line, Blue Devils. We got everybody in. Wingback is going to be, and right now handoff again. This is going to be in for O'Connor. O'Connor out to carry as he fouled his blockers into the end zone, and Oconto now leads 14-0. So right now, Oconto going on the 2-point conversion. Struggled with the kicking game before, and so they're not going to do it. High snap, back to pass, looking into the flat, wide open is Carson Mull, and he'll catch it for 2. And Oconto now leads 16-0. And we'll take a break at 5:01 left to go here in the half on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo Up Now.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get you results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today. 715-735-0583.
Oconto for the 16-0 lead. Late here in the first half, as Oconto has controlled the line of scrimmage really, really well. Right now, Krieger doing well passing tonight. And here comes the kickoff. And right now, and blew it dead at about the 40-yard line. That was a the line judge, linesman over there called it dead. So Algoma will take over first down 10 on their own 40. 4:57 remaining here in period number 2. Nelson under center, waiting for the snap. Actually, in short position. Right now, he comes up looking at the defensive line and see how they're looking. And it's going to be a handoff as they changed a little bit of the line, offensive line scheme. So Robertson on the carry there. Pick up on the play of 3. Brings up now. Second down and about 7. on single wide out on each side. Panger, the tight end, near side. Back to pass, looking out of the pocket, chase out of the pocket. Looking downfield, wide open. James looking at the quarterback coming up and leaving wide open Zach Schmidt. That was well overthrown. So that's going to bring up now third down. So third down, about 7 for Algoma, all at their own 43-yard line. Again, Panger near side, single wide on each side. Double. The wide backers back in there looking into the flat. He just complete. Panger almost had it taken away. He's got the first down. Evan Allen going for the so it is going to be an 8-yard completion. It'll be first down at 10. 4:04 remaining here in the first half as they're at the Oconto 49-yard line. Evan Allen trying to steal the pass. I think if he would have made the tackle, it would not have been a first down because he had that pass time pretty good. Double set, hand off again in the backfield. And this is going to be Dillinger on the carry. Pick up on the play is going to be about 3. Brings up now, second down. And about, I want to say, 2nd and 7. Evan Allen coming out. Jake Krieger out for an offensive play. Brings up now, second down. Waiting on the snap. And again, it is going to be a dive play. Again, that's going to be number 28. That's going to be, and that carry is going to be Zach Dallas. Pick up on the play of about 4. Brings up now, third down and 3. So third down and 3. As Oconto trying to see if they can get a stop here. 2.5 left to go here in the first half. 16-0 Oconto with the lead. Hand off again, trying to cut it back off, and he will be shy. So Darren John carry, pick up on the play, is going to be 2. So fourth down and 1. So fourth down and 1. Oconto will tighten up that defensive line. Well, with a 5-man line. Quarterback on the keep, and he's down. He's down. And Nelson, it's going to be fourth down. No gain on the play. So fourth down. First down and 10 for Oconto, as that was fourth down play. So Blue Devils will take over first down and 10. .144 remaining, because they're on their own 40-yard line. Actually, between 40 and 41. Pitch to the outside. James trying to get to the outside. Has the angle. Oh, he just shouldered the defender. And James with 11 yards. He didn't drop his head. What he did is he lowered his shoulder. And it'll be first down 10 Oconto, 1:34 remaining. Oconto with 3 timeouts left. 3 timeouts here in the first half if they need it. Trip split out wide here this way. Again, back to pass, looking downfield, looking for Sherman, incomplete. Sherman, incomplete. And on defense is Oliver Robertson. Trying to take care of that 6'3" frame. It's Oliver, only 5'6" on the defensive end, 5'9". So second down at 10. Twins split out far side. In the slot, Carson Moe. Moe in motion. And right now, we got a flag on the play. Illegal motion on O'Connor on the carry. We third down and 10 or first or second and 15. So they'll decline the penalty. Okay, the new penalty, the new way of doing things is if they decline the penalty, they have the choice if they want the ball to start on the snap or right away. .106 remaining here. Third down and 10. Overload right. Handoff, O'Connor. Fighting his way inside the 40. 45, down to a 43. Algoma with the timeout. There'll be fourth down in about 6. We'll take a quick break. We have a timeout on the field here in Algoma, 16-0. Oconto with the lead over Algoma World. Back right after this.
Hi, folks. This is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's, we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then, when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
Right now, it is a fourth down and 6 for Oconto. Let's see what Oconto's going to do with 58 seconds remaining. They have the opportunity. So right now, O'Connell's going to go for it on fourth down and 6. O'Connor is the only one in the backfield. Twins split out right, wide right. Single set, Frazier left. And right now, Frazier's going to get it for moving. So it's going to be motion penalty against Frazier here because he moved too soon. So it'll be fourth and 11. See what they're going to do now. And 57 seconds left, and O'Connell's going to go into a punting formation at 4th and 11. And right now, Oconto wants the timeout. I'll take my last break of the half. 57 seconds left to go. O'Connell with the timeout. Back right after this on your own high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
We understand how difficult it is for a family to lose a loved one. It happens to us, too. That's why we do everything possible to make the burden lighter. The service is a celebration of a loved one's life. We serve the family with compassion, dignity, and respect. Gallagher Funeral Home. A family's love is forever.
A family's love is forever.
5-yard penalty right there. It's the first accepted penalty of the night. And there's only been 4. 3 of them are declined. Brings down 4th down 11 for Oconto. Ball at the 49-yard line. Sherman back to punt, and right now, Sherman's also the backup quarterback. And right now, they've got nobody deep to return, so it looks like they're going to try to block this punt. Here's a snap. And a nice punt. And that's going to end up at about the 1-yard line. Wow. A 48-yard punt, 47. Algoma with the football, first down 10. So on the 2-yard line, 47 seconds remaining. So Algoma is going to have to be careful because nothing Oconto. But again, if O'Connell gets in that line, it's into the backfield. And right now, it's going to be against Algoma. It's going to be a procedure penalty against Algoma. So half the distance to the goal, down to the 1-yard line. So first and 11 at the 1. Their own 1. Again, handoff up the middle. Oh, what a sneak through. And a first down. Oh, that hole was wide open for Dellinger from the 1 all the way up to about the 20. Right now, they've got to wait for. So it is going to be a 17-yard gain about the 18-yard line. Again, back to pass, chase out of the pocket. Now he's going to get down and run. And knocked out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. Nelson knocked out of bounds with 25 seconds remaining. And right now we've got one O'Connell player injured. So it is second down at about 7. Trainer out on the field right now for Oconto. Second down at 7. As O'Connor is the one injured, he's coming back out. So right now, we're looking at a second down. And right now, a referee calling for the players to come back right now. So it brings up now second down. Second and 7. Dallas in wingback slot, single set far side, and that is Zach Schmidt. Two running backs behind him, back to pass, chased out of the pocket, looking downfield. It is incomplete. And incomplete. So it is now third down and 7. So right now, 19 seconds remaining, the third down. Oconto with a 16-0 lead. But at 17-yard run, it's a big play for Algoma to got him out of it. Dallas still wide right, and chooses Zach Schmidt wide left. Back to pass, chased out of the pocket, and right now we're going to have a flag down at this end. And right now the referee not liking that play at the end there. And right now we're going to have not a pass interference penalty. So you can't take the... They'll go from the line of scrimmage, 10 yards. You can hit them on the line of scrimmage or within 3 yards, but after that you can't. But there was some extracurricular after the match, after the play was over. So now it brings up goes down to 10 with 13 seconds remaining. You got the safeties at about the 50-yard line. Carson Moe at about the 45. Back to pass, looking into the flat. And Evan Allen, great open field tackle. So to Dallas, gain of 5, 3 seconds, and that will be the half. The half will come to a close. Oconto has a 16-0 lead going into half. We'll take a break, come back with more on a halftime show right after this on your home for high school sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Want that new home? You can own it. NEW Credit Union has several mortgage options to choose from. Along with our 5- and 7-year balloon and 10-year fixed terms, NEW Credit Union now offers a 15-year fixed term. Find out how to get pre-approved for your home loan. Ask one of our knowledgeable mortgage specialists. Call 800-924-1250 today. That's 800-924-1250. Offices in Oconto Falls, Surrey, and Oconto. NEW Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender, serving all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Shawano, and Oconto counties. Federally insured by the NCUA. All loans subject to approval. Visit www.newcu.org for more details. Choose your home. At NEW Credit Union, we can help you own it.
Hi, folks. This is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's, we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then, when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
Do you feel like you're paying too much for your medication? Stop in at Oconto Pharmacy and see our pharmacist, Ron or Poom, about our cost minimization program. We can save you some money. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family helping your family.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get your results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today. 715-735-0583.
Wisconsin Radio Network News, I'm Bob Haig. Racine County Sheriff Christopher Schmeling calls it a disturbing case. 2 adults are charged with keeping a 9-year-old girl in a dog kennel.
What goes through your mind? What would that child have to do to get you to go out and purchase a dog kennel? Put that child in that kennel. You've seen the photo. Cardboard on the floor, a couple of blankets, and a padlock. I wouldn't treat my own dog that way.
The 47-year-old woman and 48-year-old man are being held in the Racine County Jail. She had sole custody of the girl and a 10-year-old sibling. State Representative Gordon Hintz plans to run as Assembly Democratic leader.
In a statement, Hintz says he's humbled by the encouragement from his fellow Democrats and wants to be a leader who highlights the party's values of community, fairness, and opportunity. The announcement comes a day after current Minority Leader Peter Barca announced he would step down from his leadership role at the end of the month. The decision follows Barca's vote for an incentive package for Foxconn, which all but a handful of Democrats opposed. The Republican Party of Wisconsin released a statement criticizing Hintz as a, quote, sleazy politician, pointing to a 2011 sexual misconduct citation he received during a prostitution investigation at an Appleton massage parlor. Andrew Beckett, Wisconsin Radio Network.
3 members of Wisconsin's delegation voted no as the U.S. House of Representatives approved a bill with more hurricane relief, a higher federal debt limit, and 3 more months of general government funding. Republicans Sean Duffy, Jim Sensenbrenner, and Mike Gallagher among the 90 Republicans voting no. The bill sent to President Donald Trump on a 316-90 vote. Expelled UW-Madison student Alec Cook can have 7 trials on 23 sex-related charges against him. A Dane County Circuit judge has ordered the 21 charges being broken down into 6 possible trials. This is Wisconsin Radio Network.
Thank you. Thank you. 72 times thank you. The University of Wisconsin-Madison would like to thank the 72 counties of the state for sending us your very best. Engineers, inventors, leaders, these talented individuals have built companies, clinics, factories, and farms that have served every corner of the state. Read the remarkable stories from your county at thankyou72.org. That's thank you, the number 72.org. A message of appreciation from the Wisconsin Alumni Association.
It's 6:42 p.m. Time for Steve Plotto and his son Dylan to do the dishes. They talk about everything from the yuckiness of girls to the awesomeness of his soccer team. Sometimes they don't talk at all. Then, hey! The dreaded splash fight. It's Dad o'clock, and it's the best time of the day. Because the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Wisconsin Radio Network, the VA has released a final report on problems with a dentist at Toma Medical Center.
The VA Inspector General's final report on the unnamed dentist, confirming that almost 600 veterans could have been exposed to HIV and other diseases because he reused his own equipment without properly sanitizing it. The center director said nobody was harmed, but the activity went on for almost a year before a dental assistant reported it. The dentist left before speaking with VA investigators. Bill Wise, Wisconsin Radio Network.
Milwaukee police have a new pursuit policy, and Chief Ed Flynn fears it could increase risks to them and the public.
It's going to, obviously result in more risk to the community. Just as obviously there's community sentiment has been expressed through the city council that they want to see more pursuits because of reckless driving behaviors.
Until now, police could only chase a car if they had reason to believe someone inside had committed a violent felony. There's more news at WRN.com, Wisconsin Radio Network.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Want that new home? You can own it. NEW Credit Union has several mortgage options to choose from. Along with our 5- and 7-year balloon and 10-year fixed terms, NEW Credit Union now offers a 15-year fixed term. Find out how to get pre-approved for your home loan. Ask one of our knowledgeable mortgage specialists. Call 800-924-1250 today. That's 800-924-1250. Offices in Oconto Falls, Surrey, and Oconto. NEW Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender, serving all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Shawano, and Oconto counties. Federally insured by the NCUA. All loans subject to approval. Visit www.newcu.org for more details. Choose your home. At NEW Credit Union, we can help you own it.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. but I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Wisconsin did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Wisconsin will be looking to clean up its penalties when they host Florida Atlantic on Saturday at Camp Randall. I'm Bill Scott with sports. Badgers second nationally in fewest penalties a game last season at 3.4. They were penalized 9 times last week in the win over Utah State. Seattle running back Eddie Lacy is looking forward to his return to Lambeau Field. It's his first trip back since joining Seattle during the offseason. Asked if he scored, would he consider a Lambeau leap?
I've been thinking about that for the past 2 days. Part of me wants to, but I don't want to get pushed down. So I really don't know how the crowd will react to that. Maybe I can find like a small patch of Seahawks fans and do it there.
Packers and Seahawks matchups have been known to get pretty chippy. Seattle likes to play after the whistle and draw opponents into penalties. Wideout Randall Cobb says they have to steer clear of that.
We know what kind of players they are, and some of the plays that they've made after the play, some of the things they've done after the whistle. So you prepare for that, and you understand that, and you just got to make sure that you keep your composure in certain situations, and also protect yourself and your teammates.
Packers won the last meeting 38-10 last December at Lambeau Field. Kansas City rolled to a 42-27 win over New England last night, but they lost their star safety Eric Berry in the process with a torn Achilles. Chiefs say he's out for the season. Chiefs racked up over 500 yards of offense, and their defense held Tom Brady under 300 yards and without a touchdown pass. Hockey Badgers have a new goaltender. They started fall practice this week and welcomed graduate transfer Kyle Hayton to the fold. Coach Tony Granato says Hayton brings instant credibility.
Kyle is a player that's already respected throughout college hockey. He's an older, experienced kid that I think is going to make a big impact on us, and not only in the net but also in our locker.
Badgers open their season October 1st against Michigan Tech at the Kohl Center. Brewers and Cubs open an all-important 3-game series at Wrigley Field tonight. The Brewers start the day tied with St. Louis, but 5 games behind the Cubs in the Central Division. Bill Scott, Wisconsin Radio Network.
Hey, Russell Wilson here, and I know how important exercise is.
It's essential. It's essential.
With Play 60, United Way and the NFL are helping kids stay active and play at least 60 minutes a day.
Healthy kids, healthy kids.
But what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org/play60 because great things happen when we live united.
Donate, donate.
Are you guys going to do that every time?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
You're so annoying.
You're so annoying.
Stop copying me.
Stop copying me.
Mom, tell her to stop copying me.
Mom, tell her to stop talking to me.
Kids will spend 10 minutes copying everything their sibling says.
You're such a doofus.
You're such a doofus.
How about 2 minutes to brush their teeth? Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. For fun 2-minute videos to watch while brushing, visit 2min2x.org. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Mom!
A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
Did you know that we here at the Oconto Pharmacy would mail your prescriptions to you? At the Oconto Pharmacy, we would like to make things easy for you. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family, helping your family.
We all want to be self-sufficient, whether it's fixing projects at home, whether it's changing the oil on the car, or maybe even keeping your checkbook balanced. But when it comes to income taxes, trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. You don't want to do it with someone that just does it 3 months a year as a little sideline job. You need to work with a proactive 24/7 CPA firm that can actually get you results and keep more money in your pocket. Pick up the phone today. 715-735-0583.
Hi, folks. This is David from Witt's Piggly Wiggly in Oconto Falls. Are you sick of rising gas prices? Well, at Witt's, we have a solution. When you purchase qualified groceries with blue shelf stickers, and there's hundreds throughout our store, you build up discounts for 15 gallons of gas on your club card. Then, when you fill up at our Pig Stop pumps, Just scan your card and watch the gas price drop. So scan your card, shop the blue stickers, and save money on gas at the Pig in Oconto Falls.
Welcome back at halftime right now as the Oconto Blue Devils hold a 16-0 lead over Oklahoma. Oconto had one big thing that happened after tackling a punter who was running for his life. Oconto had the ball about the 3-yard line and a fumble. So Oconto lost the ball twice, but fumbled by Parker James into the end zone. Gave Algoma the ball first down 10 on their own 20, but they couldn't do anything with it. But Jake Krieger also fumbled the football on the first drive. But Oconto had taken a first lead on a 6-play, 53-yard drive as Parker James scored from 1 yard out to give Oconto an 8-0 lead. Oconto made it 16-0. A 7-play drive that went 42 yards, and Oconto with a 2-point conversion, 16-0. Oklahoma really has outside of, they have actually not crossed the midfield stripe yet. Let's take a look at statistics right now for Algoma. They have a total of 15 yards on offense. At 7. As right now, Algoma has only 17 yards in offense on the ground, and 15 yards total. As Panger has the only catch for 5. Robertson right now 7 carries for 5. Derringer 5 carries for 10. Nelson, the quarterback, 4 carries for 8. For Oconto, Trigger 5 of 7 for 33 yards. Frazier has 4 catches for 30 yards. Isaac Bowler 1 catch for 6. Leading rusher is Parker James, 6 carries for 62. O'Connor 4 carries 9. Krieger 1 carry. Got a carry, 2 carries for 21. O'Connell with 97 yards on the ground and 33 in the air. They have 130 yards total offense. But they've also played a lot on the Algoma side of the field, so they've had a lot of short fields. Only 2 penalties accepted so far. And at the 5 and the 10, so O'Connell had 2 penalties for 10 yards. So right now, I think I found an issue with my programming skills. So right now, it's still, the total yardage is still 15 yards. So Oconto will get the football to start off the second half. I think I'll take a quick break, come back right after this, and your Oak High School Sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
We understand how difficult it is for a family to lose a loved one. It happens to us, too. That's why we do everything possible to make the burden lighter. The service is a celebration of a loved one's life. We serve the family with compassion, dignity, and respect. Gallagher Funeral Home. A family's love is forever.
A family's love is forever.
Kicking long will be Ryan Kirstein. He is a senior. Waiting. Here comes the kickoff. It's a squib kick back up the middle. And it's going to go back. Waller on the carry. On the return, Waller breaks the tackle. He's still on his feet, fighting his way. And maybe not Waller, maybe it's James. Oh, that's Isaac Waller on the return. And he picked it up at about the 20 and returned it to about the 39, about a 19-yard return. So first down and 10 on their own 39. Single set again. Twins split out each way. Single set. About 5 or 6 on the line of scrimmage right now. Handoff up the middle. Get to the outside. James got some running room and gets knocked down as he crosses the 50, 40, right down to the 40, upended. So 20, about 11. And add another 11. 20, actually 23-yard run by James. Brings up now a first down and 10. So James right now with the 7th carry has 85 yards unofficially. Frazier in motion, handoff. Frazier trying to get to the outside, has some room. Oconto's got some speeds just out there between James and Frazier. So Frazier on the jet sweep from the left side to the right. Picks up to about the 35-yard line. Picked on a play of 4. Zach Schmidt to come out right now. Replacing him inside is Dane Johnson, Jr. Second down, about 6. Handoff up the middle again. James trying to fight his way off. And right now, and he'll pick up maybe about a yard on the play. So 3rd down and 5. And to try to go back up the middle. But Algoma has 5 guys right there. Ten remaining here in the 3rd. Oconto up by 16 to 8. Krieger pitching to the outside. O'Connor trying to break it outside. He's going to be shy of the 30, and it'll be 4th down. Pick up on the play of 2. Brings up now 4th down and 3. So 4th down and 3. James coming in with the play. Now needs to hustle it up. Waller split out by himself. 1-on-1. Handoff. Sherman trying to get to the outside, so it's nowhere. They tried to do reverse to Sherman, and that's going to be down on down. So Algoma with the stop here. So they'll go on down. 10:19 remaining. Algoma with the football on their own 30-yard line. And back up the middle. And, boy, oh my goodness, after O'Connell really stopped them early. Algoma starting to pick up ahead of steam. Robertson on the carry. Across the 35 to about the 37, 38. 7-yard pickup on the play. Brings up now second down at about 3. Oconto had control of that line of scrimmage. Now Algoma starting to pick up some steam. 4-4-3 set for Oconto. Back to pass, looking out, chase out of the pocket, and still looking downfield. Incomplete. But now third down. It is now third down and 3. Boy, you had to get out of that pocket in a hurry because O'Connell came in a hurry. 3rd and 3, 8.5 left to go here in the third period. 16-0 Oconto with the lead. And right now, quarterback recalling it under center. Yeah, right now, there is a mix-up in the backfield, and he is going to go down as a quarterback. Loss all the way back. So loss on the play. Off of 4 on the play, 4th down and 7. Frazier and Moe back to receive. Plunger back to punt. High snap. He does get it off, end over end. And right now, falling on it is number 12, Devin Reinhardt. So Reinhardt dives on the football. O'Connell will take over first down at 10. Long 47-yard line. 7:33 remaining here in the third period. O'Connell up 16-0. James, the only one in the back. Mull, Wooler, right side. Frazier, Sherman, left side. Split out. Frazier in motion. Quarterback on the keep. And he gets across the 50 to about the 49-yard line. 3-yard pickup on the fly. Brings up now a second down and about 7. What Algoma has done now, it's gone to a 5-man line. And the linebackers are in tight. So they've got at least 7 in the box. Back to pass, looking downfield. And it was hit. So it was an all-out blitz. So third down and 7. 6:51 remaining. Now O'Connor and James splitting more and more right now. I had 7 in the box. You could see something that Algoma is brewing here. Oconto with 5, 6 couldn't handle it. Pitch to the outside. And right now, James with the pitch. And it's going to be 4th down. And 4th and 1, or 4th and 5, or 6. Brett Benny, sophomore, coming in on the punt team. Good snap. Off the end, well, not a good punt at all. And that is going to go out at about the 25-yard line, maybe the 30. Algoma, first down at 10. He may have tried to keep it away from the Algoma returners, but man, I think got off the end of his foot. So Algoma, first down at 10 on their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, looking down the field, chase out of the pocket again. Waller has got him, and he's going. Nelson trying to get away, and now another flag down. A personal foul penalty. Tackle back to 25-yard line, so -5. We're going to tack on 15. That's not going to sit well for coaches in Oconto. So it's a first down. It's going to be a first down no matter what. Be first down in inches or first down in 10. Right now it's first down in 10. So first down at 10 for Algoma, 6:16 remaining. Get a little more handoff up the middle. And that is going to go to Dellinger. Pick up on the play of nothing, maybe one. Second down at about 9. Second and 9. And right now, Oconto changing people around a little bit on the defensive line. Dallas split out wide right. Hand off again. And right now, getting back to the line of scrimmage again. Robertson on the carry. No gain on the play. Third down and 9. Third and 9, 5:10 remaining here in the third. 16-0. Oconto with the lead. One in the first, touchdown in the first, touchdown in the second. Right now, we're coming down towards the end of period number 3. Here comes a jet sweep. Dallas is going to lose huge as Oconto was in the backfield. Loss on the play of 5 brings up now 4th down and 15. 4:26 remaining here. Oconto will get the football back. Here's the punt, and that's off the end, off the side of his foot. And that's a little too far. But Oconto will get it first down 10. On their own 49-yard line. 4:09 left to go here in the third. So after a couple of good plays here and there, Oconto's been right now. And right now, Now we're going to have a timeout. As they have a problem with equipment, and now they're going to call a timeout. Algoma calls a timeout. Oconto 16-0 with the lead. 4:09 left to go in the third. Back right after this in your High School Sports, WOCO, Stereo FM.
Do you feel like you're paying too much for your medication? Stop in at Oconto Pharmacy and see our pharmacist, Ron or Poom, about our cost minimization program. We can save you some money. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family helping your family.
No. 4:09 left to go here in the third. And we've seen a little bit of tension building here. And both teams need to settle it down. It's only a game. And O'Connell comes up first down and 10. Just for the outside. Carson Moe on a quick, trying to take care of the quick rush, and a 14-yard completion here. Something from their own 49, and Oconto goes right back to the line of scrimmage. No huddle. Oconto making two calls right away. Pass up the middle, complete. Sherman in the dirt, infield. And pick up a play of 3. But he lost his footing in the infield. When you get down to tournament time, you can't. The infield is going to be a problem because you're not supposed to have a dirt infield. And right now, back to pass. Looking downfield for Frazier, coming back. And there's a late flag. And maybe hitting a defensive receiver. So penalty against Algoma of 15 yards. That's the first penalty against Algoma. Allays the first accepted penalty on Algoma. Oconto first down and 10, about the 20-yard line. Hand off. And that's going to be James on the carry. Pick up on the play of about 3, and Oconto going right back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 7, 2:43 remaining. Gets the outside, James coming up, and he gets upended on the option. Pick up on the play of about 3 to make the 2. Third down and 5, 2:22 remaining here. Oconto has been coming in with 2 plays at a time. Clock continues to run at 2:05. Oconto 16-0 with the lead. Frazier spell wide left. Lois split out wide right. And there's a fumble. And that's the third fumble for Oconto, giving Algoma a chance. This is not a good characteristic game for the Blue Devils. Again, Oconto giving up possibly their third score of the night. Possibility. This game, they could have scored 5 times in this game. Defense is just going to have to hold it back. And a little bit of discussion to make sure if that call is right. And a single set, far side, Dallas in a wingback slot, offset, backfield behind Nelson, the quarterback. And right now, Arson Moe just comes out of nowhere and puts Nelson on his back at about the 10, loss on the play of 9. Brings up now a second down at about 19. Clock at 1:28 remaining here in the third. So right now, back to pass again. Chased out of the pocket again, looking downfield. And wide open. Don't know who had it. And that is, no, he's going to be short. Be 18 yards. Completion to Zach Schmidt. So it brings up now third down and short. He just got the first down. So a 19-yarder. There's a first down and 10 for Algoma. Oconto again. Somebody slipped in coverage. It was wide open. Waiting on the snap as they come to the line of scrimmage. Defensive line has done a nice job. And it's a pickoff. And right now, on the return, Parker James is going to return at 29. He dipped it to himself twice. And Oconto now with the interception and the touchdown. So 22-0 Oconto with the lead. And they're going to try to kick it this time. And so right now, 52 seconds remaining here. And right now, and again, looking down inside, did he coming down with it? Oh my goodness! Again, incomplete. I think O'Connell got it again. 22-0. That's the second call against O'Connell on this officiating crew. Okay, 22-0 Oconto with the lead. Back right after this on your own High School Sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
If you don't know everything about insurance, you'll profit from the knowledge and experience at the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls. You'll benefit from their thorough analysis of the insurance that you really need. They'll recommend the companies and policies that are the best for you. At the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, they specialize in complete coverage of all your insurance needs. Call the Oconto Falls Insurance Center, 113 North Main Street, downtown Oconto Falls.
Well, for Oconto, finally put another one on the board. The defense is the one that did it this time. Defense has been playing really good for the Blue Devils. The offense needs to get a better job going here. So right now, waiting on the whistle. There it is, the kickoff right now. Coming down, it's be a split kick up, and it's fumbled. And right now, it is covered by Algoma at about the 34-yard line. 50 seconds left to go here in the third. Oconto up 22-0. Oconto with 3 fumbles in the contest today. So quick hits. Waiting on the snap. Nelson, single set, double wing back. Also on the carry to the outside. And he is tackled by Zach Sherman. Pick up on a play of about 3. Brings up now 2nd down and 7. So 3-yard pickup on the play. 34 seconds left to go here in this quarter. Oconto up by 3 scores with a 2-point conversion. Again, quarterback on the keep, and Carson Mall shot leveled out in the backfield, and Nelson's slow to get up. And that will be, by the way, the end of the quarter. The quarter will come to a close. Oconto 22, Algoma nothing on your own High School Sports, WOCO Stereo FM.
Tired of running to the bank for every little check? You can save a trip to the bank with the convenience of mobile check deposit from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Snapping a picture with our app is as safe as depositing checks at one of our 7 locations. No more rushing to the bank before closing to make those important deposits. Visit snbt.com to enroll for mobile check deposit today. The Stevenson National Bank and Trust, 101 Bray Lake Way in Oconto, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Oconto with 180 yards unofficially on offense, 51 through the air. And Jake Krieger is now 7 out of 10, 51 yards. But 91 yards on 10 carries for Parker James. Oconto's done a nice job in changing up the defense, making Oconto work a little harder at it. Algoma will take over 1st down and 10. 3rd down and 10. Nelson back to pass. And gets out of the pocket. And overthrown Robertson. And now Nelson. Very slow to get up. So right now, It is 4th down. And Oconto, Nelson, to get help off the field. He got hit hard. Back to punt. Not a good punt. Frazier, the only one back at the 40. Up to the 50, 55. Oh, he got tripped up. He got tripped up at about the 45-yard line, or 40-yard line, Algoma side of the field. So Oconto, 1st down and 10 on the Algoma 40-yard line. 11:41 remaining here in the contest. Oconto not very pretty offensively tonight, but they are effective. But the defense has just been pretty much dominating this game. Trigger waiting for the snap. Back to pass. Looking downfield. And intended for Frazier, incomplete, but good defense. It'll be Robertson on the coverage. So 2nd down and 10. Right now, Algoma only 12 yards offensively. They have 3 sacks, 26 yards. So Oconto 2nd down and 10. Trigger waiting on the snap. Hand off up the middle. James spin his way in down to about the 37-yard line. So 3rd down and about 7. James is doing a nice job running the football tonight. That brings up now 3rd down. Trip split out near side. Inside game is Evan. Looking down, it is Waller. They have him in the backfield. Waller is going to escape. He is going to be close to the 1st down. I don't know if he's going to have it or not. So right now they needed 7. And it is going to be a 5-yard gain, about 2 yards shy. Again, you do those quick hit-outs, and there's a guy waiting for him. The problem was Waller just breaks free of him. 4th down. And off again, O'Connor. He's got the 1st down. Still working his way to about the 25. So looking at about a 7-yard gain by O'Connor. And 10-1 left to go in the game. O'Connell 22-0 with the lead. The 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. So right now, 1st down and 10. Clock continues to run at 9:45. O'Connell can pretty much ice the game if they can score a touchdown here. James cutting it back up. Gets tripped up. The line of scrimmage does get a couple on the play. 2-yard pickup on the play. Brings up now 2nd down and 8. James now at 96 unofficial yards on the night. The Devils going to split out everybody but James. Back to pass, looking downfield. Mull, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Dulles with the interception. and that is the fourth turnover by Oconto. So they'll go take over first down 10 on the 20. But for Oconto, that's the fourth turnover in this contest. Algoma first down and 10 on their own 20. 8:54 remaining. Again, a handoff up the middle. Referee is blowing that whistle quick. Bellinger on the carry. Pick up on the play of nothing. Brings up now second down and 10. 8.5 left to go. Oconto by 3 touchdowns. Nelson back to pass. Chase out of the pocket. Has some room to run, but that's a late whistle by the referee. A very late whistle by the referee. No gain on the play. So that brings up now third down. $14 yards on the ground. All Algoma has. Problem is, they got 24-12, but they got 26 yards in sacks. Waiting back to pass. Chase out of the pocket. And still running. And right now, Joe Reed comes out of there and tackles him. After a gain of about 5, brings up now fourth down and about 5. So fourth and 5. Nelson made something out of nothing. And right now, Nelson I think he's close to having enough because he is slow to come off the field. Again, that would be the referee. Not blowing the whistle fast enough after you're stopped and allowing a little extracurricular activity. Well, not negative, but slow snap. Sideways punt. Frazier to 50, 45, 40, and out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So he picked that up about the 46-yard line, from the 46 all the way down to the 35. So it's a 20. Fourth out of bounds by 7 minutes. Oconto will take over. 19-yard return on that one for Oconto. Oconto first down 10 on their own 35-yard line. On Algoma's 35, I should say. 6:31 remaining here in the contest. 22-0 Oconto with the lead. Handoff. Frazier trying to cut it back up. Needs to go down. Pick up on the play of about 5. Don't need to give up the football. All right, make it 4. Yeah, it's 5-yard pickup on the play. As James clips the 1 century mark here, rushing officially 101 yards. 6 minutes remaining in the contest. 22-0 Oconto with the lead. The offensive line is doing a decent job, but what Algoma has done, they've gone to a 7-man in the box and forcing Oconto to do some different line changes. Here comes Krieger pitching to the outside. James got some room And he runs into Isaac Waller. And James is slow to get up. From the 30 down to the 21-yard line. 9-yard run. Waller is the one that kind of ran into Waller. And that's why he went down. And right now, O'Connor coming in. And Parker James to come out. And the trainer coming over to look at him. First down 10 for Oconto, 5:10 remaining. All about the 20-yard line. Handoff. O'Connor on the carry inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. So I'll pick up on the play of about 5. Clock continues to run down. O'Connell 22-0 with the lead. 4.5 left to go. O'Connell would just like to run out the clock if they can. Gets the outside. O'Connor has a nice block by Frazier. Cuts it back up. He's inside the 10. And it's first and goal from the 15 all the way down to about the 5. And gain a play on 10. So O'Connor right now with 7 carries, 29 yards. Krieger, 5 carries, 24. James, 14 carries, 110. Oconto on the ground now 168. 224 in total offense. Hand off O'Connor again, trying to get inside. I think he'll lose on the play of about a yard. Lost the play of 1, 2nd and goal on the 6. 2nd and goal at the 5. It is really hard to see a line on this field. 3 minutes left to go in the contest. Take as much time as possible off the clock. And quarterback on the key, and it moves back to the 10. Loss on the play of 4. So 3rd and goal on the 10. Like I said, they just want to run the. If they can run the clock out, they can. But right now, unless they get an automatic first down somewhere here, they won't do that. Back to pass, chased out of the pocket, looking into the flat, incomplete. It's now 4th down. Attempt from Mo, incomplete. And Algoma really snuck the kitchen sink. And that brings up now 4th down and 10. Kick a field goal here, and you put them up by 5 scores. Fourth and goal on the 10-yard line. O'Connell football. 2:15 left to go in the contest. Something like a lot on the line. If worse comes to worse, they're going to make them go 95 yards. Back to pass, wide open. Frazier in. He's got it. Touchdown. Over the top of Robertson and that will put the end to the game. We still have 2:08 remaining. So Oconto with a 28-0 lead. And bad snap. They're gonna pick it up and complete. And again, not a good snap. So Oconto 28, Oconto 0. That will make it a 5-possession game. Algoma goes to Southern Door next week, and Oconto will host Kewanee. We got Oconto Falls homecoming next week with Fox Valley Lutheran. We'll be back right after this on Your Best Sports, WOCO, Story FM.
This is a great community, a place where people care about each other. Over and over again, we see the people of our community coming to the aid of families who are going through the difficult time of losing a loved one. They bring food, they send cards, they go to the service to pay their respect to the family. They are there to help the family, and they do. Gallagher Funeral Home. A family's love is forever.
Sorry about that. Oconto with a 28-0 lead. A dominating game for the Blue Devils. There's a squib kick back up the middle. Fumbled. And Oconto gang tackling, and now a flag down on the field. We're going to have a holding possibility on Algoma. With a block in the back. 2:02 remaining in the contest. I forgot the tee. And moving back to about the 12-yard line. I always see, 5-possession game right now, 2 minutes left to go. They have to score within 30 seconds to even have a shot. There's a handoff getting to the outside and picked up after a gain from about the 11 to the 31-yard line, or 30-yard line, so a 19-yard gain. Biggest play of the game for Algoma, positive, second biggest run of the game. They've had a 19-yard pass play already. Clock under 2 at 1:50 remaining. Oconto 28-0 with the lead. The Devils going to try to see if they can preserve the shutout. Handoff back up the middle. Derringer on the carry. Gain of 1 on the fly. Second down and 9. Derringer at 31 yards. Going out to 37 offensive yards. Clock at 1:25 remaining. Handoff. Robertson. And he gets upended back about 1 yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 8. Robertson 9 carries now, 15 yards. Derringer 9 carries, 31 yards. Nelson 2 of 10 in passing, 24, you also threw a pick 6. And we're not talking about lottery either. 40 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Twins split out each side. Offset backfield. Hand off again. Robertson and Oconto looking for the pass play. And now we've got a flag at the end. And now another one as James backing off. And right now, Dallas is out, being pulled by the coaches. Nice run, as it's going to be, all the penalty flags will come in after the end of the play. So you're looking at a 17, 18-yard run. And the referee is explaining to the quarterback, Nelson. So it is offsetting penalties after the play is done. But both offenders have been removed by their coaches. So first down 10 with 20 seconds remaining. And right now, and another penalty flag down. So personal foul penalty now against Oconto. Now, this is where it gets ridiculous, not on the officiating, on what's happening here on the field. It is, now that's 3 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. 20 seconds remaining. As now it is a first down 10 on the 34-yard line, Oconto's side. Handoff. And the tackle with 15 seconds remaining. Loss on the play of 1 with 9 seconds remaining. And they will let the clock run out. Robertson on the last carry of the game. Oconto will win this one 28-0 over Algoma. We'll take a break. Post-game show starts now on WOCO Stereo FM.
Want that new home? You can own it. NEW Credit Union has several mortgage options to choose from. Along with our 5- and 7-year balloon and 10-year fixed terms, NEW Credit Union now offers a 15-year fixed term. Find out how to get pre-approved for your home loan. Ask one of our knowledgeable mortgage specialists. Call 800-924-1250 today. That's 800-924-1250. Offices in Oconto Falls, Surrey, and Oconto. NEW Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender, serving all who live or work in Brown, Marinette, Shawano, and Oconto counties. Federally insured by the NCUA. All loans subject to approval. Visit www.newcu.org for more details. Choose your home. At NEW Credit Union, we can help you own it.
Wisconsin law requires all youth athlete organizations to educate coaches, athletes, and parents on the risks of concussions and head injuries. The law prohibits participation in a youth activity until the athlete and parents have signed an agreement sheet indicating they have reviewed concussion and head injury information materials. The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction has published a Sideline to Safety guidelines for youth athletic organizations. Visit the WIAA website to learn more at www.wiaawi.org.
Do you need help organizing your medications? Stop in and see us at the Oconto Pharmacy about our monthly bubble packing system. The Oconto Pharmacy, our family helping your family.
Back here in Algoma, Oconto will win this one by a score of 28-0 over Algoma. Oconto going back into the first quarter here on their second possession. Actually, going on the first, let's see, let me grab the right page here. Oconto on the first possession gave up the football and a fumble. And on the second possession, a 6-play drive, 53 yards, and Oconto went up 8-0. 2 possessions later, they had 4 left to go in the half. Oconto took the ball. 7-play, 42-yard drive, and Oconto led 16-0. That holds until the third quarter, when Oconto picks off a Nelson pass, returns it 30 yards, and Oconto took a 22-0 lead, and Oconto finishes off with a drive that started on Algoma 35, 8-play, 35-yard drive, and Oconto led 28-0. Algoma, until the last drive and penalties, did not cross the midfield stripe. Even on the interception. Nelson on the night, 2 of 10 for 24 yards. His big pass play to Zach Schmidt, 19. Panger had 1 for 5. He also was sacked 3 times for a minus 26 yards. On the ground, Algoma, 39 yards on the ground. Derringer had 9 carries, 31. Robertson, 10 carries, 14. Ellis, 3 carries for a minus 10. He was the punter that lost 14 yards on a bad snap. Nelson, the quarterback, 10 carries, 4 yards. Algoma with 37 yards total on offense. 2 accepted penalties for 25 yards. Oconto, 3 accepted penalties for 30 yards, but they had more than that on the night that weren't accepted. Jake Krieger, he was 9 of 15 in passing for 66 yards. Frazier, 5 catches and 40 yards. Isaac Wooler, 2 catches, 11. Sherman, 1 for 4. Moe, 1 for 14. James, on the night, 14 carries, 110 yards unofficially. O'Connor with 8 carries, 28. Krieger, 6 carries, 20. Moe, the carry for 3. Sherman, the carry for 2. And Isaac Wooler, the carry for nothing. Oconto, 229 yards on the ground, 229 total yards, 163 on the ground. Oconto will score 8-8-8-8 tonight. Actually, it will score 8-8-6 6-6. Oconto will win this one by a score 28-0. Our next game coming up next week, Friday, it's Oconto Falls' homecoming. That's the reason why we're going to be there. Oconto's home against Kewanee. Pack the house, people. And then the following week, we'll have Oconto and Peshtigo. Battle of the M&O, Marinette and Oconto County teams. We'll have that for you on 107.1. We'll have the Oconto homecoming with Coleman down the road as well. The final score here from Algoma. Oconto winning the second in a row here in Algoma. A score 28-0. For WLCL Sports, I'm Larry Walters. Thanks for joining us. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and a look at a wrap-up of all tonight's action. Again, the final score from Algoma, Oconto 28. Algoma nothing. Oconto now 1-1 in the Backland Conference, 3-1 overall. Algoma drops to 0-2 and 1-3. Hope you enjoyed tonight's podcast. Join us again next week for more high school on your home high school sports WSCO Stereo Family. And remember, game is taped. You can hear tonight's game on WSCO Sports Live. Even tomorrow, you can replay it. Good night, everyone.
Boys, they turn into me, but they'll never, ever forget. When they drift back in time, they're back on the field under those Friday night lights.
That has been Oconto High School football at its best. Stay tuned for tomorrow morning 7:30 Sport Report with a wrap on all the night's action. Stop in and thank our sponsors: NEW Credit Unions, Witt's Piggly Wiggly Store, Stevenson National Bank and Trust, Islandfelt, Scatchert and Anderson, CPAs, the Oconto Pharmacy, Oconto Falls Insurance, and Davis Agency.
Clear skies tonight, low temperature of 37 degrees. Could see a few areas